Hey guys, coming to you from a home base. Well, for about 6 years, I was full time on the road, a full time nomad, traveling, but definitely traveling in a targeted area to find where I would want to relocate next. And in this video, that's what I want to talk about, the home base and some things surrounding the home base, because I want you to remember this, that the average nomad, the average traveler, will spend 3 to 5 years on the road before getting off the road. You need to know that. That's the lifespan of the average nomad. Like you hear a lot of people give you the lifespan of the average human, which is approximately 78 years old, which there's some wisdom to know that number, right? Like if you have a HVAC tech come to your house to diagnose your air conditioner, he's going to look at the age of the air conditioner. If your car doesn't start, the mechanic is going to look at the age of your battery. Why? These are some things that you want to know to give you an understanding on how to diagnose the problem and to see what an issue would be, or to see where you want to invest. You know, if you have a 7-year-old battery in your car, it's time to invest in another battery. If you have a 15-year-old air condenser for your house central air conditioning, then it's time to invest maybe in a new air conditioner. So in my experience with the home base, I often say, when I write some things down in a minute, often say that you want to invest more in saving and mitigating risk when you hit the road, so that you save your financial resources for repurchasing a home base. Don't waste your money, or don't spend too much money on RVs or new cars or vans. I had someone comment on my channel the other day, one of many, who said houses are expensive now. But at the same time, they bought 2 RVs in 2 years. It's almost 100 grand. Okay, so the reason maybe that wasn't too expensive is because they wanted it. Okay, whatever you want, okay, will be shown by how you allocate your treasure, your resource. You know, there's a scripture that says, "Show me where, wherever your heart is, your treasure will follow." Okay, and if your heart, okay, is to allocate money wisely. We all need grace. I failed too, so I don't want to be judgmental, but I want to have a goal to be wise with your money, because it's the greatest freedom other than your health. Your health, which I often preach self-care, take care of yourself physically as best you can, and mentally as best you can. And I love those who don't, as best you can. It's a goal. And financially, don't waste money on RVs or vans. Why? Well, if you have a goal of a home base, that'd be great, because if you don't have a if you don't have a goal of a home base, getting pushed out of parking lots, having campground fees go up, having camping memberships go up, having gas fluctuate, go up and down, your whole life, you don't replace the responsible home base. The big thing is people don't want to be responsible for anything, and I understand that because I've had several homes throughout my life, or a few, and it is a responsibility, and you need to be ready for it. But you need to prepare. Whatever you need to do, you need to prepare. A test, you need to prepare. Okay. And you fall, you get back up. But what I want to share with you is, so you say, okay, I'm just going to get a van, or I'm just going to get a new RV, and I'm going to hit the road. I don't want responsibility. Well, now you got a responsibility. You got to take care of that car. How many brakes are you going to need changed? How many axles are going to go wrong? How many belts? Whatever, tires. Okay. And you got to find a place to park. Okay. Can I park here? Not park here? I got to gas up. I got to go somewhere else. You're always brushed off. The pain of responsibility may be avoided by not having a home base, but the pain of the road will wear you out. 3 to 5 years is your lifespan of getting wore out. So if you know something is going to get wore out within 3 to 5 years, you better prepare long term for after 5 years. Responsibility. Be responsible for the future, long term, okay? And the way you also help yourself is, how many people are going to live with you when you get off the road? Is it going to be you? Do you have a goal of having a partner? 2 people? 2 people need 500 square feet, 250 square foot per person. So the way to mitigate some excessive, unnecessary responsibility is, when you get a home base, have it proportional to the square footage you need. If you're going to be an empty nester, retired with a spouse or pet, You don't need more than 500 square feet. Less to take care of, less to pay for, less to heat and cool, less, but still more responsibility, okay, than being full-time on the road, but more peace, more long-term planning. Embrace responsibility, but do it measured in a manageable square footage, in an area you want to live. Spend your time on the road figuring out where you want to live. Don't buy a van, don't buy an RV and then complain about house prices. Stay in your current vehicle you have. Why? I see people prepare for traveling more than they travel. Why? Because, guys, it's easier to plan than it is to do. And after you've parked in the truck stops, the Walmarts, the gyms, the rest areas, and you get wore out, then you figure out what you want to do. But until you've done that for 3-4 years, don't buy anything. Save your money. Invest wisely. Take some risk. I've took some risk. We all take risk. Don't want to be judgmental. Give you grace, but embrace it. 3 is for the home base. The whole reason to travel. It's the whole reason. There's 2 reasons. Let me correct that. One reason is you want to get perspective, understand other areas, other cultures, and that bursts creativity, and it's good to see something new. All that's healthy and positive for your development. But after that, that's not the only thing. It's not just Disney World. After that, the whole reason for traveling is figuring out what area do you like best. You'd be a fool to travel for the experience, but not to try to figure out where you want to replant yourself to spend most of your life. Why? Your life is your daily routine. Why wouldn't you want an area that enhances your daily routine? I still love Florida. Okay. I still see people traveling, spending more time in their vehicle than in their daily routine. More time shopping than self-caring. They don't care, but that's their life, and I respect that too. Everyone shouldn't live like me, but this is my channel, guys. Share my perspective, okay? Especially after I see people going crazy. So let me share some good stuff, okay? Spend time responsibly on the road, and embrace homeowner responsibility within a proper square footage. And the whole reason you travel, after perspective, because you do have to get perspective on life, helps you grow, is to figure out where you want to live, the area you want to live in, and embrace your daily routine. Self-care, your daily routine. Walk. Okay. It's not bad to have a couch. It's bad to have a $100,000 RV, complain about house prices, and you haven't walked 10,000 steps today. That's bad. Okay. Yeah. So either way, guys, I want to again extend grace. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It's your life. This is just my perspective, my channel, my experience. Just some more reasons or more things about the home base that I've been thinking about, okay? Because this is my experience now. I was in a gas station, I tell you my experience, okay? I was traveling all around, especially all around Florida, tell you my experience. Up and down the East Coast, tell you my experience. I didn't like the mountains. Didn't like Vermont, didn't like North Carolina, didn't like South Carolina. I only like South Florida, didn't like North Florida too much. Didn't like the West Coast of Florida, just my opinion. I know some great people there. But this was what I figured out, where I want to live. I don't want to live in the Gulf of Mexico. I don't want to live in South Carolina. I have a great friend who lives there. Figure out the area you want to live. Save your resources. Be responsible. Square footage. If you fall, you get back up. The grace of God, we all need it. No judgment. I said now that I'm in a home base, there's a little edge off. I'm not as fiery, but that's good. Why? Guys, you get burnt out. Fire, burn out. Okay. Now, relax a little bit, but still keep that fire in. Now you're just more balanced. Okay. I hope this video helped. Click the thumbs up, please. It's free. Show us support. Subscribe if you're not. Most people just watch are not subscribed. Please subscribe. Share the video. Free. And if you want, leave a positive comment, but don't leave a comment. Talk about house prices. If you misallocated your money and you're watching too many videos and you tell me you do a lot of self-care, but I see you in a lot of comments, that's not a lot of self-care. Okay, you're lying to me. Okay, let's stay positive. I love you.